Yeah, I heard about this, man. Drake went off on Academics for hating on him after Drake found out that even Academics listen to Not Like Us more than all that other Drake shit he dropped. What's up with the box screams now? Even your biggest fan vibing Drake. What could you say, bro? What could you say now? Nothing.
Talk about Drake. I don't feel like he could catch a break if any of these stories are true, okay? So
used to supply you with the... I'm sorry. Yes, if I'm Drake, I snitch on you too. Sorry, buddy. You can't do that. No, I'm sorry. I'm snitching on you. That's why you in trouble, LeBron.
Are you snitching on LeBron or are you snitching on Drake?
So DJ Akademiks and Drake are trending again, and this time the best pals are beefing with one another. See, Akademiks just made the biggest mistake of his year. He stepped into the ring to defend Drake's honor like always, but his words backfired big time. See, Akademiks might have snitched on Drake and the big man is not happy about it. According to the streets, Drake's gearing up to fire back. Apparently, he's planning to release Akademiks' personal tape as payback. Just what happened? What did DJ Akademiks say? Could this be the end of Akademiks' credibility? And how will Drake navigate the storm he helped create? Let's find out.
And yet again, it's like, here we go. Another example of where Kendrick is being proven right and Drake is showing himself in a not positive light at all.
So all this drama started on January 7th, 2025, when Chris Blake Griffith posted screenshots of his conversation with Drake. Apparently, Drake was ranting about his current legal drama with UMG. And well, he chose to air his grievances in an interesting way. Drizzy wrote, "I mean, I don't know no details, fam. I'm just showing you outside perception. I think there's better ways to go about it, is my opinion. Me and Universal is like if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife, not Adidas or Reebok. Nike the company he been with since he started. My situation is not no street stuff. FYI, Drake's currently butting heads with his label, UMG. He's claiming that the company used streaming bots and payola to inflate the popularity of Dot's Not Like Us. He's also accusing UMG of defamation by making the song trend. Anyways, after the DM started making rounds on the internet, Drake got dragged big time.
My situation is not no street-ish. Logically, it just makes no sense because Kendrick Lamar isn't being represented by Nike. He's on the same team as Drake. He is also signed to UMG.
And that's when DJ Akademiks decided to step in to clear his buddy's name. AK tweeted, "This is a fake DM. Drake called Buddy a rat. He got mad and made up some fake DM to try to make the blogs and go viral. End of story. Source, the boy." And while that kind of threw Chris off the rails, he jumped on Instagram to defend himself and posted the rest of Drake's message. Apparently, Drake wrote, "Everybody before me that tried the label was too eccentric, so they wrote them off as crazy and they never had to pay for their sins and mistakes. I'm gonna change that and make the building a safer place for every artist moving forward. Your stuff is personal and involve bleep, and I just think the way you're doing it makes you look crazy. That's my opinion and you don't need to listen to it. I just think if all you are saying is true, there's better ways to handle it other than dropping a tape." Meanwhile, Chris captioned the post, "Never intended for this convo to turn public, but bleep it. Blogs hitting my line to confirm the facts, so let's discuss it. Idols turned rivals. He's not like us." However, despite posting the receipts, fans were leaning toward Ak's version of events since Griffith had previously made allegations of mistreatment against NFL star Stefon Diggs. He also brought up a confrontation with Diggs' brother, Darez aka Marcion, saying, "Weeks later after his failed attempt on me, BC, I don't play like that and never have, Marcion realized that I was no longer affiliated Abu Yao, his half-brother, and because he's broke, he saw a gap in what was once a strong relationship between his brother and I and tried to rob my crib for my Chrome Hearts collection. And they gon' run a narrative about theft to protect the fact that he gave me substances and then tried to try me. I respectfully live my life as a 100% straight man that doesn't dabble in experimentation unlike him, but the truth needs no motivation. It'll surface as need be. I produce receipts like a printer." And Akademiks brought up the allegations during his stream as well, implying that the real reason Griffith exposed Drake was because the rapper refused to help him expose Diggs.
Now,
I knew Drake was for that clap, boy. He over here DMing niggas trying to get in their buns, boy. And that nigga said, "Nah, bro, I ain't on none of that shit." And Drake also tried to identify that nigga putting some shit in his drink. Nah, bro. Hell nah, bro.
The reason why we getting into this, if y'all don't know who
Not the Diggs, Rainbow.
was on the line, my bad, I'm gonna charge you real quick.
The Diggs, man.
So that's Chris Blake. This is all gonna connect to the Drake because apparently
When I seen
he
that
was
picture with the
trying
blonde
to
hair, like, oh yeah,
expose
just look like
Stefon
that
Diggs
clap, bro.
and
That
wanted
look like a nigga
Drake
Drake
to
text.
help him expose Stefon Diggs. So essentially, this guy, like we heard the Javante Davis stuff, blah blah blah. even though recently he did expose. So this is him and Stephon Diggs. I didn't even know Stephon Diggs took pictures like this, but this is him and Stephon Diggs. So look like he's a stylist type slash, you know, image consultant slash manager. He said he managed Javonte Davis. Looked like he was helping Stephon Diggs out with some either style consultancy or some type of, you know, maybe developing a brand that, you know, he could, you know, bring to a bigger clothing company to kind of work with.
Nah, but he clap a bunch. Let's talk about it.
We see pictures of him with Stephon Diggs here, right? Him and Stephon here. Looked like they were close too. And as we go up, and by the way, if we go to Twitter actually, so if we go to Twitter, we could see the video that he was talking about. Like Stephon. So the video he was talking about ends up being this right here. Right? So he said, now he said he wasn't beat up because he was he denied gay with Stephon Diggs. He said after Stephon Diggs licked in his inner ear, whatever, nothing happened. But I guess he said that he felt that they knew he wasn't going, so they got to make sure he's not gonna run his mouth later. And then he had some like chrome heart shit, and that's when he got confronted. And yeah, supposedly this is Stephon Diggs' brother named Darius Diggs. Okay. Okay. And they basically jumped. Okay. They basically.
That's all they did. They tried to take some.
They basically jumped. Okay. There's another angle or whatever. Shows a whole bunch of stuff happening. And
I would have hit the stairs, took an elevator on a different floor.
And he says this has nothing to do with him getting in terms of him not doing gay.
He said, "Dick crash Cardi is nigga."
Akademiks also talked about having journalistic integrity, which is going to be important in the later part of this drama.
Basically, I was like, "Yo, is this real?" Yeah, he said, "No." I said, "This is fake, right?" And he was like, "Yeah, the dude's a crash out." You know what I mean? Like he's kind of cloud chasing, losing his mind, and he's doctoring shit up for there because he's trying to get on pages like this. That's exactly what he said. I'm like, all right, cool. Right now, by the way, I am gonna call this. We got to, because this is where my journalistic integrity got to get it. And again, if there wasn't some type of controversy here, I would never call this guy.
And it seemed like Ak was right because Chris brought up the scandal during his conversation with Drake, to which the rapper replied, "You asking me to post a tape about you ratting on people, G." And well after Ak exposed Chris for being a rat, he made a post on his IG saying, "He blocked me yesterday once the post dropped, so I can no longer access our conversation. But I documented everything all the while in real time, as I always do. Calling somebody rat with no paperwork is nothing to play with where I come from. But hey, keep it real, he wasn't really gangsta till now. He was living on a cloud, he was quiet as a mouse, he was in the club getting lost in the crowd and wasn't doing what he wanted. He did what was allowed. Remember, N-word don't speak my language. Time will tell all as I hold every receipt."
Yo, I just want to say one thing. Not take up a lot of time at all. Just one thing. Why would I do some shit like this for no reason?
Unfortunately, Chris didn't win over fans with that story. Everyone was convinced that he leaked his conversation with Drake for attention. One person commented, "N-word desperate for attention." Meanwhile, another person commented, "Chris is way too messy. Have to stay away from people like this. All they do is try and drag you into their mess." However, Ak being Ak managed to turn the tables for himself all on his own. So, during one of the streams, Ak decided to give his 2 cents about Drake dragging LeBron into the mess, and, well, Ak didn't have any sympathies for the athlete. In fact, he said that LeBron didn't deserve any decency from Drake, especially after he had aligned himself with Dot. And that's only the tip of the iceberg. Akademiks blasted LeBron for betraying Drake, saying that he had no place to pull that move since LeBron had been hitting the streets of Canada for crazy parties involving women for years. Apparently, Drake helped LeBron step out on his wife whenever he was in town.
Newsflash for LeBron. Yo, LeBron, I talked to another in Canada. I've talked to enough people. Maybe Drake will keep teasing it. Let me just tell you what I've heard. Yo, LeBron, you and Drake used to go on 2-mans, okay? You've been cheating on your goddamn wife. Drake used to facilitate the and basically, essentially, you can't dance to a song about him being a he used to supply you with I'm sorry, like.
Akademiks also said that LeBron brought this upon himself by picking Dot's side.
Yes, if I'm Drake, I snitch on you too. Sorry, buddy. You can't do that. No. You've been living a lie, and everybody been thinking you're this perfect guy, but when you come to Canada, I know some of the when you come to Canada, you know you come to certain places, I'm supplying you with the white women you love. You don't even like black chicks. White women. I'm the guy. So when I bring the tings, and I'm hooking you up, when Kendrick drops a song saying certified lover boy, certified, you're the first one to say, whoa, me and Drake done did some 2-mans. He ain't never bring no girl. What the f is you talking about? Or how about you shut the f up and don't dance, don't crip walk, don't do nothing, and how about you go win some championships? I'm sorry, I'm snitching on you. That's why you in trouble, LeBron. You can't dance to a song about me being a about when we went on 2-mans. That's why you're getting dissed on these random songs. There's like five tings in Toronto ready to shout your business up now, bro. Like LeBron, nobody told you if you're secretly cheating on your wife, stay out the way. And don't dance at your man who been helping you cheat, calling him a Get out the way, LeBron!
Akademiks crashing
Well,
out.
to be fair, Akademiks was right about LeBron picking sides during the beef.
Damn,
He was spotted at Dot's Juneteenth concert along with his wife, Savannah. And to add to the drama, LeBron was spotted jamming to one of Dot's songs at a party for his 40th birthday celebration months later. And of course, Drake didn't like that sort of betrayal one bit. According to an insider report, Drake believes LeBron betrayed him after going on stage with Kendrick Lamar and bumping his hit song, Not Like Us, that was aimed at humiliating him. And so Drake responded by unfollowing LeBron on IG.
So Drake unfollows LeBron on Instagram. This is something that I find to be very soft. And it's also something that does not surprise me when it comes to Drake, because we all know he's a good artist, but he's also very petty. Because right before the Olympics, he posted everybody who was playing and that was signed with Nike that he rocked with, but he did not post the face of Nike, which is LeBron James. I found that to be very interesting and petty then, but I kept it to myself. And I'm also trying to figure out, how do you have a beef with somebody and you have a tattoo of them on your damn arm? Make it make sense. Now we all are going to assume, and I'm going to assume, that this is stemming from the fact that LeBron was at the Kendrick Lamar concert and he was kicking it to the song Not Like Us. Now who the hell doesn't like the song Not Like Us? I bet some of Drake's close friends like the song, but they're not gonna tell him it's a hit record. Damn near every NBA player was at the event. The only people that was missing from there was the damn TNT crew. So what, he gonna unfollow everybody in the NBA? It's competition, Drake. You took a loss. I always say that ball players want to be rappers and rappers want to be ball players. And I always felt like Drake understood that best. And I thought that he understood that it's competition. He has to take his L, because I guarantee you, if Kevin Durant beat LeBron in a championship, he'll be applauding Kevin Durant. To me, it's the same damn thing. It's just competition. You have to move on and take your L.
And he didn't stop there. Drake added fuel to the fire by dropping a diss track titled Fighting Irish, aimed directly at LeBron. And Drizzy didn't come to play. He dropped bars like, remember we traded watches? I gave you that Arabic dial, you gave me a numbered edition, you would even check up on my son like a pediatrician, sure convinced the gang this stuff was rooted in love when it isn't. And talking about we family, well, I'm not the cousin to visit, God forbid we ever got to tarnish your public image, all that brother talk as if I really discovered a sibling 6 degrees. My memories retrieving our humble beginning messed up when he went after him. He used words like facilitating and supplying, and sure, he might have been trying to defend Drake, but his choice of words did reveal a lot about how Drake operated behind the scenes.
I'm sorry. I'm snitching on you. That's why you in trouble, LeBron.
One person commented, "What AK is describing is in fact what the law considers true these days, and he should probably suffer." Honestly, AK should have watched his words, because after Kendrick's Meet the Gram, Drake was put on blast for taking advantage of women. They found out that Drake asked his bodyguard to find women that fit his liking. And that's not all. One person commented, "There's a video of French Montana reading off rules that he on camera said that Drake sent him. In this message that French read aloud, Drake not only refers to women as things or tings, he also describes them as imports and exports that should be only enjoyed for a 3-day maximum before they are sent away. This is literally describing human trafficking. He's been up to this for years." So Akademiks should have thought twice about what he was saying.
These allegations, I don't think the best word choice if you're going to out LeBron James in this moment is facilitating two ways, facilitating hookups with white women. How bad that looks from an optics perspective. What you're saying and your word choice tying all the way back to the allegations.
Not to mention that dragging LeBron's family into the beef was a low blow. In fact, Drake proved Dot right by making the move. See, Kendrick had warned LeBron to keep the family away during the beef, and it seems like he was right. In the track, Meet the Grams, Kendrick rapped, "I, LeBron, keep the family away. Hey, Curry, keep the family away. To anybody that embody the love for their kids, keep the family away. They looking at you too if you standing by him. Keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any bleep that lives. Keep the family safe." He also dropped these verses. He a narcissist, misogynist, living inside his songs, try destroying families rather than taking care of his own. And let's not forget that Drake tried to do the same thing to Kendrick by bringing his partner into the mess, which is when Dot shifted gears. At the end of the day, Drake's shady moves say a lot about how he views women. One person commented, "Drake always drags people's wives, hot girlfriends into the conflict because Drake sees love as weakness. Drake thinks that loving a woman, committing to her, and caring about her makes a man weak. He probably learned that from his dad." At the end of the day,
Yo, why he had like 42 engagement rings around his neck, right? Don't let that nigga lie to y'all, bruh. Cause them hoes find out about him and they don't love him no more.
Akademiks kind of brought down his fave himself, and all he did was run his mouth. Now, according to reports, that's caused some tensions between Drake and AK. One person wrote, "It is so dangerous to have people like Akademiks around you. He's so emotional and angry, he'll have everyone in court because he doesn't have the emotional regulation to get out of his damn feelings." And Drake needs to distance himself from Ak. Maybe then he will keep his name out his mouth. And that's not all Akademiks has to worry about. He kind of destroyed his standing in the community with his latest antics. One person commented, "Akademiks is either remedial or Drake has some serious dirt on him. None of what Akademiks is doing makes any sense. Akademiks
or Drake signing them checks. Let's talk about it.
Single-handedly is destroying any semblance of credibility his platform had by running interferences for Drake. It was bad when Akademiks had that fake website of Kendrick, his wife. It was pathetic when he had that person on his show who lied about stream botting not like us. It was sad when he recently stated those Chris Blake screenshots were fake, and less than a day later they turned out to be real. But this right here ain't no coming back from. Akademiks destroyed his brand. AK isn't some naive teenager, nor is he an early mid-20s young adult who needs to grow up from his fandom. He's almost 40 years old. Just this past summer, Akademiks emerged as the top hip-hop related platform. By Christmas, he became a clown. Congratulations, buddy, you played yourself. And so Ak might want to do some serious self-reflection. But what do you think? Is there any coming back for Ak after this? And how's Drake going to react to the mess he created? Let us know in the comment section below, and make sure to check out this next video.
Auto-Tune Unlimited, the most powerful.
It's over with, man. Drake done. Ain't no coming back from this one, Drake. I don't know what they told you, bro, or what move you think you gotta put or play, bro, but ain't no coming back from this, bro. Your ass ratted. Your ass going on your 4th lawsuit right now, and you still ain't get the Kendrick yet. I'm feeling like that's the grand scheme. What you trying to go to number 10? The 3rd was supposed to be the charm.
Look, been back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill a killer. If I get a chance, I'ma shoot. My bro, I crash. Broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't had no rule. I would hit a list for real, they get fun by trying to learn how to spoof. Fuck around, find who spoofing back, that spoofer, I got spoofed. They asked about Robert, did a lot of it. We was the first young niggas with counterfeits. So my bro, I'ma make it, can't lie to jet. Won't never chat much about a lot of shit.